are largely words of thanks or a lighting service about love for the Queen, broken hearts and her doing her duty. It says it all, really. This is the end of this special programme for BBC News at the end of this day when Queen Elizabeth II died at the age of 96. Thank you for listening from Jim, me and our colleagues across the newsroom. Good night.
BBC News at midnight. This is Chris Aldridge. The death has been announced of Queen Elizabeth II, the nation's longest-serving monarch who was head of state for 70 years. She was 96. Fears for her health have been mounting throughout the day after royal officials revealed she was under medical supervision at Balmoral. The UK's new King, Charles III, said the death of his beloved mother was the greatest sadness for his family and will be felt across the world. The outpouring of messages of condolence has been global, with leaders from all continents remembering her as a stateswoman of unmatched dignity. In Britain, Buckingham Palace became a focus of national mourning, with thousands gathering outside, singing God Save the Queen. In tonight's bulletin, we'll reflect on a life of service which stretches back further than most can remember, and consider what next for the United Kingdom. At 6:30 this evening, Buckingham Palace announced the death of Queen Elizabeth II. She died peacefully at Balmoral Castle in Aberdeenshire this afternoon, after doctors had raised concerns about her health in the morning. The news has sparked an outpouring of grief as the United Kingdom mourns the death of its longest-reigning monarch, and the world reflects on the loss of a figurehead of stability for the past 70 years. Our royal correspondent Johnny Diamond has tonight's first report on a day which marks the end of an era.
A short statement from Buckingham Palace just after midday was the first indication that the Queen's condition was serious. The statement said that the Queen's doctors were concerned for her health and had recommended that she remain under medical supervision. Robert Hardman, biographer of the Queen, said that was a source of grave concern.
This morning's statement from the palace was an alarming one because the Queen has always been very reluctant to discuss her health. So to have a bulletin saying that her doctors are concerned she's under supervision, that was very unexpected.
Late last year, the Queen began to withdraw from a series of high-profile events. In June this year, she was absent from the service of Thanksgiving at her Platinum Jubilee. But 3 times she appeared on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, and 3 times the crowd made their feelings clear. Appearances since then were few. A long break in Balmoral is traditional over the summer, but there would be no return from her beloved Scottish retreat. Just after 1 o'clock today, with concern over the Queen's condition mounting, the Speaker addressed the House of Commons.
I know I speak on behalf of the entire House when I say that we send our best wishes to Her Majesty the Queen, and that she and the royal family are in our thoughts and prayers at this moment.
As the afternoon drew on, another mark of the seriousness of the situation. One by one, members of the royal family changed their plans and made their way towards Balmoral. Prince Charles and Princess Anne were already in Scotland. From RAF Northolt came a plane carrying Prince Andrew, Prince Edward and Prince William. Around an hour after landing in Aberdeen, cars at the gates of the castle. All day, rumours had swirled around the country and the world about the Queen's condition. But just after 6:30, a 26-word statement came from Buckingham Palace.
This is BBC News. We're interrupting our schedules for the following announcement. Buckingham Palace has announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
The King and the Queen Consort, the statement went on, would remain at Balmoral and would return to London on Friday. The new King released a statement. He wrote of his great sadness at the death of his beloved mother, of how the royal family mourned profoundly the passing of a cherished sovereign. Outside Buckingham Palace, the time-honoured tradition. The death notice of the monarch brought out on an easel for public display. Outside 10 Downing Street, the Prime Minister, just 2 days in office, addressed the nation. It was she who revealed how the King will be known in Britain and around the world.
It is a day of great loss, but Queen Elizabeth II leaves a great legacy. Today,